All right, y'all, we back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions, and right now, Joe Budden is calling out Noriega for trying to take credit for being the creator of the rappers, podcasters wave. Let's get into it.
Aw man, why can't we all get along? Nory wants his credit for being an OG in the hip-hop podcast space, and he wants it now. Earlier this week, Nory did an interview with Big Boy where he not only claimed that he was one of the first OG rappers to actually do a podcast, but he also claimed that a lot of podcasts these days are copying his style. Now, I'm sure you guys all know Nory's podcast, Drink Champs. They've gone viral for plenty of interviews, and at one point, they were considered one of the top 3 podcasters out there in hip-hop. Here's what Nory said.
Like I said it earlier, but podcast was unknown at that time.
Yeah.
And then so that's when we did Drink Champs again. We said it, we did it, and
did people know what you guys were doing though?
They called us nerds.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
What about the hip hop community? Did they think, was there any conversation of Nory fell off and he's doing this?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm so glad you asked that. I was waiting for this.
Right.
Yeah. And guess what? Can you see any of one of your favorite rappers without a podcast right now?
Tell me about it, man. And respectfully
yes,
come on.
Yes. Listen.
Respectfully so.
Joe and Jada.
Yeah.
Is 2 of my friends. I love them. But I look at them and I say, look at me.
Yeah. Did any of them?
That's some shade right there. That's some shade. Like, bruh, come on, bro. That's like trying to little homie them niggas. Y'all trying to little homie us. Nah, let Joe and Jada shit is way more entertaining than Drink Champs to me. I ain't gonna lie. Personally, I enjoy that shit. Everybody got their own preference what they love to watch. Joe and Jada, that shit is fucking hilarious, nigga. That nigga Fat Joe is classic. He reminds me of like a worse version of AD, cuz he talks about himself the whole fucking show. He cuts everybody off. He don't let nobody land. Nigga, that shit is crazy. It's amazing to watch, though.
Look at me. Hold on, let me finish. Look at me. You can look at Jada Kiss's intro, and I'm like, that's Nory's intro. You can look at Fat Joe's mannerism of every time he cuts somebody off. You don't think who you think he got that from? I just cut you off.
You're right. Yeah.
Who you think he got that from?
He's been watching.
But by the way, this is who I am. I salute that.
Yeah.
I salute that they took our formula, because if you look at the 2 most guests that we ever had on Drink Champs, it's Fat Joe and Jada Kiss.
Hey man, you know what I love? The Jada Kiss recalling the handshake shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's one of the best stories ever. I feel like we are now, media is, our own media is controlling our media.
Yeah, bro.
And I love that. And guess what, guys?
That's a fact, though. We are controlling now. Like, shit, nigga, come through us. Come through the podcast. You can go sit with these niggas. Because that's tight, bro. Like, I would rather watch Joe and Jada with an artist than a radio station, like, sitting down, like, one of these old head DJs who I don't know, talking to them and asking them basic-ass questions. Like, Joe and Jada brings personality to it. They bring flavor. Even with the throwing the flags, with Joe, Fat Joe telling a story, you don't know if he's telling the truth or not. They get wild-ass stories, too. And that shit is entertaining as fuck. Drink Champs, I feel like Drink Champs had his time. Salute to Drink Champs. Like, y'all still going crazy. Y'all going to keep going crazy because y'all Drink Champs. But Joe and Jada is like that new, fresh car on a lot right now. That shit is entertaining as fuck, dog. It's funny as hell. They got some great episodes. Go check them motherfuckers out. I can't even. I ain't hear shit on Drink Champs or nothing. But I don't know the last Drink Champs I watched. Me personally, to where I was like, oh, I gotta click and watch this. I'm trying to think about it. What was the last one when I was like, I be watching Fat Joe and Jada shit on Netflix now. They on Netflix with it, so I be watching that shit. I even be watching Breakfast Club on Netflix now. I like the Netflix shit. But Drink Champs, shit, I can't think what's the last one I watched. What was the last Drink Champs y'all watched?
Guess what, guys?
What's up?
I was one of the first to do that.
I don't think anybody can argue that, though.
But they did argue that. But they did. So this is what I'm trying to say. I was one of the first. When I did it, people were saying this is for nerds. Podcast is for nerds. So when I said And other people I was like, yo, the only podcast that matters is Drink Champs. And I named, I believe $1 million worth of game, and I named Joe Buttons. And people took it personal, and they said, why would Nory say that? And that's not what I meant. What I meant was we the first that made it cool. The other people who did it was Cypher Sounds and Peter Rosenberg. God bless them. I love them so much. But people didn't want to be Cypher Sounds and Rosenberg. When I did it, I'm smoking bud. I'm drinking. People were saying, man, I could do that. I can do what Nory is doing. And I'm still being myself. And now
Nory. I would say this, Nory. I'm going to keep it a band. I think when it comes to rapper podcasting, before they say Noriega, they say Joe Budden. Joe Budden was the one who I remember kicking it off as a rapper, doing it, and everybody like, oh, they was looking at it like doing them reality TV shows. It's like The Graveyard. Oh, why is he doing that? And this is Joe Budden was coming off like a downhill slump. I ain't gonna lie, he was going through a lot of shit. On World Star, y'all remember the little kids? He chased them down the block with the holy wife beater. Y'all remember that video? Classic video, by the way. But it was like a lot was going on, and Joe Budden and music was starting to look like he was going downhill. But then the podcast shit came, I think like 2015 type shit. And Joe Budden started going up and brought something new to the table. Drink Champs came, I believe, right after that, like 2016. And it's two different forms though. Like your shit is more internet, Nory shit more internet, like interview style. Like interview style and really like giving people their flowers and giving legends their flowers and all that. Joe Budden is podcasting. Reckless, nigga talking about the hot topics that's gonna touch some nerves. You know what I'm saying? Like, but hey man, I get it. If you're saying rappers who started, for sure, y'all two was up in the top, but Joe Budden is above you, brother, for sure.
Promise you, I look at podcasts, I look at people, and they bit everything I'm doing. They're trying to be their self, and guess what? If I'm mad at that, that's my fault. That's what I wanted to happen.
Now, initially, when I first heard this, I didn't actually think Nory was dissing Joe or Jada or any other podcasters out there. I think it's tough, especially when you're the first one to do something that gets big and then becomes a billion-dollar industry. You kind of want your credit for being one of the first ones in that lane. And Nory does have a point. A lot of rappers did look down on podcasts until Nory came along. He started drinking, smoking weed on his podcast. Nory was essentially doing great PR work for hip-hop podcasts out there, which, if you guys all look at the layout now in 2026, a lot of your favorite rappers have their own podcast. Now, today on the Joe Budden Podcast, episode 907, Mark Lamont Hill and also Imani tried to get Joe Budden to crash out on Nory for what he said. You guys all know Joe calls himself the Podfather. Him, along with Combat Jack, rest in peace, and also Tax Stone, and also
they for sure kicked it off. Combat Jack, Tax Stone. They had that shit. Hey, Tax Stone, he went in jail for that. What's the nigga name? The little Troy Ave shit, right? Yeah, man. But they for sure had that shit going crazy, man. They for sure had that shit going crazy. But that's crazy. Noriega popping it like that. I mean, I get it. But hold on, Noriega. Now it's kind of like you want niggas to kiss the ring. Like, it's giving that energy, like, kiss my ring. Like, nah. Now, your shit was inspiring. You know what I mean? But some people are taking what you doing, your sauce, and they giving it their own flavor. Yeah, I went on your show. That's what this shit do, this podcast shit. You'll come on here and realize how much fun it is to sit down. We had a lot of people that came on our podcast, and they get inspired to do it just from like, damn, that's what this shit is. They see the chat. They see engaging with the fans, how fun the fan base can be. And they be like, damn, I want to start doing this shit. And they start doing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you inspired it, but to sit here and say, like, I'm copying your shit per se, like, no, I ain't copying it, nigga. I brought my own flavor to it. You know, you inspired me to want to do it, to stream. The only thing we got in common, though, is the mics, nigga, and we go live. But what your show style is ain't what my show style is. You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing some whole other. Me personally, man, Joe and Jada over Drink Champs. That's me personally. That shit is amazing. That show was great.
On Epstein podcast were all early in the hip-hop podcast space. Now, Joe did not mess around. He called Nory and had him explain exactly what he meant in that interview. Here's a conversation. You guys get in the comments below. Do you guys think Nory was right or wrong? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.
I don't know if you want to pay attention to this, you know, because I know you don't be in the Twitter streets. But man, you saw it. Did you see it?
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I saw something too.
Just, they don't take him serious no more.
They don't respect this nigga.
They don't respect.
Are y'all bringing mess to my front door while I've been uber focused?
This should get
Rage
you
baiting
more
them.
focused.
No, can't nothing get me more focused. I'm a Virgo.
Well, I am too. So I feel like I understand what you're saying.
Arrested development, though.
I'm an arrested
on your end.
Virgo.
Like, you're not a fully developed Virgo. You're like an embryo.
But no, I feel like of late, a lot of people have like probably like assuming that there's some chinks in the Joe Budden armor or some type of thing, or maybe you don't have the influence that you once had before, or maybe you never had it. Maybe it's really credited to other people.
Maybe
I'm
scared.
listening.
Maybe scared.
Ooh, they trying to rage bait the fuck out of Joe. Y'all hear these niggas? But they doing it with a smooth delivery. Let's see how Joe handles this.
Maybe it's just
Let's tell people what it is. So
I'm listening.
So you started talking about the Nory interview, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he did it really.
My Virgo brother,
Shout out to
Nory.
Nory.
Yes,
We all
salute to
love
Nory.
Nory.
Shout out to Nory. One of the first rapper podcasters, Nory. I'm live on air, and my co-hosts, Dr. Mark Lamont Hill and Amani, are trying to tell me that you were sending shots at me, and they trying to cause division. They say that you said you the first rapper pod. All the other rapper pods is trash, and they want me to come on air and shoot at you. And I told them that's my Virgo brother, number one. Number two, I don't think he was talking about me, but they insist that you were. So could you tell these brothers that
that's crazy.
I'm God body? That we are brothers. There's no division. Like Mark and Amani right here. Y'all there?
Yeah, you're doing a lot of
It's so much
qualifying.
Yeah.
It's called qualifying. Go ahead, y'all brothers.
Whatever, good brother.
Mark and Amani are right here. Could you say something to these brothers? Because they're trying to divide black
tell the
men
truth, Nory. Tell
on
the
the
truth.
last day of Black History Month.
Nory, make it.
Last day of Black History Month.
Nory, make it clear that you don't even really qualify Joe in that conversation because he wasn't
They
really like.
tried to get this nigga to crash out on Nory, and that nigga said, I'm gonna put this nigga on the phone, nigga. Shut up, nigga. We gonna kill it like that. It's the homie, nigga. Y'all niggas stop trying to be messy like some hoes. Stop trying to be messy like some hoes, nigga.
Rapper. Like he wouldn't be, you know, like he wasn't like a successful, like
Right. He talking like A-list rappers.
Yeah, we talking about A-list rappers. There you go.
I mean, I went gold and had a huge single in 2003.
That's peace.
I mean, it still plays today. It's something in 10 more years, I get the rights back to it. I
That's
mean,
peace.
what's your slap,
I mean-
Amani?
Oh, shit.
What's your shit? What's your shit? I mean, since there's levels to it.
Got at him.
Oh, shit.
See, now
Shots fired.
the division work. Let's do now the division works.
All right, you had the slap. Don't get me wrong, you had the slap. But why they don't put your name on the screen in MSG? Like they do with all the other rap niggas that sit there. Like when Nory
Now you being petty. Now you being petty.
sit there, they put his shit.
You know Nory there.
When Fat Joe there, they put his shit there.
Let them sit next to Fat Joe when I'm there.
Nory, you hear how they speak to me? I hired these brothers. You hear how they speak to me? Like I'm gum on the bottom of the shoe.
It's a good job too.
But Nory, you ain't told them yet that you wasn't talking about me.
I definitely wasn't, man. You know
That was
what?
an epic episode, by the way, when Nory came on Drink Champs the last time. That shit was epic as fuck. Those niggas is hilarious.
That's peace.
You know, I've been staying off the internet a couple of days. You know what I mean? Just chilling. I hate when I go viral for the wrong reasons. You know what I mean? But the same way I like it. Same way I like it when it benefits me. I gotta like it when it doesn't benefit me. You know what I mean? And I say it clearly, and every time I say it, people take offense to it. I say that we was the first people that made podcasting, first rappers, because we're not the first
Us
people.
and Ice-T.
You know what I'm saying? We're not the first people that was parted, but we're the first rappers who made it cool that was parted. Like, and I credit that always to you, Drink Champs, and $1 Million Worth of Game. And I realize I got to stop saying that because I realize a lot of people take that personal. And
You
I'm
don't say.
and even though
Anytime you speak on list or you put something like top 3, top 4, top 5, it's always gonna offend people because everybody feel like they should be mentioned in the top 3 or top 5 for some reason. Like you know, niggas got big egos, man. Big egos. You know, prideful as a motherfucker. And some niggas like, you know, real is the real. If you're going off of statistics and facts and all that, we're going to say, here's why you're in the top 3. You know what I'm saying? Look how much you grossed this year off income. Look how many streams. Look how many boop. Like, we start talking about stats and putting facts out there. But then if you're just shooting from the hip and saying some unrealistic shit on a huge platform and you're one of the big dogs like Nory, if he go in there and just, like, discredit one of the popping niggas whose stats is killing everybody, of course that person's going to get mad. And they were going to feel like it's a shot at you. When really, I'm just saying what I think, my personal opinion. I'm not saying it like to shade anybody. It's just who I listen to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't shade Noriega, shout out Noriega, but I like Fat Joe and Jada better. I'm not shading them, though. It's just everybody has their preferences, you know? So, I mean, I get it, though. I get it. But that's tight that he called that nigga like, man, y'all niggas kill that shit. Now, I wanted to ask y'all real quick before we continue this. What is like some cold combinations of your favorite podcasters you would want to see? 4 people sit down. You know what I'm saying? Like 4 podcasters that you enjoy. If it was up to you to organize a show, just give me combos, 4 different people, 4 different podcasters you would like to see. You know what I mean? Like, I would love to see like Fat Joe, Joe Budden, fucking Noriega is cool, but I like Tony Yayo. Tony Yayo because he's a wild card, but Tony Yayo don't mesh with everybody though. But he's a funny character, man. Tony Yayo. And I would put somebody random in there, like, who be doing good interviews, but I know him personally, and I know his energy, he adapts. I don't think the world sees it because of the show that he does, but around that combination, he would adapt, and y'all would see that. And that's my nigga Tank, man, with R&B money. Tank is a funny motherfucker, bro. But, hey, it would be an amazing. Who would be your 4?
Even though it's the fact, you know what I'm saying? I realize a lot of people take it personal, and I realize sometimes when I word things, people misquote me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I'm looking at these comments, and people was like, you know, Nory's mad at Jada and Joe. Like, if I get married right now, it would be Jada and Joe.
Yeah, come on.
And yeah, so I mean, I spoke to them obviously, you know, just to make sure that they ain't know. But you know, the internet is crazy. The internet will always try to twist and make it something else. But I love it. I love it when I love it, so I gotta love it even when I hate it. You know what I'm saying? But
I respect that, Nory. It's just before I always heard you say like, you know, $1 million worth of game, Joe and you. Right. It just seemed like you etched his name out and put Nory on top. Like it was just you this last time. Is that fair?
No. You definitely didn't watch the same interview then. Yeah, because I
only watched the messy part.
Yeah, and it wasn't messy. It was me being funny. If you look at that part, I'm smirking throughout the whole time. I'm joking. And you know what it is? Like, the way I joke with Joe and I joke with Jada off camera may not look like that on camera. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I was definitely joking, and I definitely wasn't talking about Joe at all.
Nory,
like I said, I always credit the rapper part of the part to us 3. You know what I'm saying? And I stand by that.
Noriega, I apologize for you even having to explain it. Honestly, because you're talking to like some novices right now, these guys.
Novices.
Look it up. Now, as far as me, I'm protected by God and a rosary. Like, don't say nothing about me. I think, I'm looking in the camera, no, I ain't talking to you. I think all you niggas is my sons. And the only nigga that can talk to me about this is no longer here on earth. His name is Combat Jack. May he rest in peace.
Rest in peace,
that's our guy. If I happen to go to sleep tonight and have a dream like Martin and Combat Jack get to talking, I'm fly with that. But outside of my Virgo brother Nory, y'all and these podcast competitions, everybody is my son.
Oh, I love it. I love that energy, man. Shit, when you earn the right to say that shit, nigga, you done put the blood, sweat, and tears in the game for this shit, nigga. Niggas can't discredit what you doing. And you one of the biggest doing it, nigga. Yeah, you niggas my sons, nigga. Because if I don't say it, y'all niggas gonna start saying I'm washed, I'm this, I'm that. Nah, let's set the tone. I'm just saying, I ain't gotta say it every episode, though. But since this is a hot topic, I'm gonna say it this one.
Every last one of them, unless you're not. Nory is not. All of these other new niggas, yeah, check them up.
That's right.
Yeah,
Joe.
Oh, man, that's funny. All right. the Podfathers. You know, this is hip-hop related. And you know, with hip-hop, all things hip-hop, you got to incorporate some beef. You know what I mean? A little bit of beef, a little bit of drama. You know what I mean? Because that's what the people want, man. When it's too friendly, sometimes it can become stagnant. So you got to spice it up a little bit time to time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to Joe Budden, man. Shout out to Noriega. Shout out to them doing their thing, you know, and killing it, and doing a great job at it, and seeing hella dough out this shit, and giving a lot of motherfuckers from the culture a platform to come on and speak their mind and share their 1-2 with like-minded motherfuckers who understand where they come from, man. So shout out to them. We are controlling the media for us again, man. I love that. I love that. Let me know what y'all think about the situation, though, man. You know, it was all good, friendly sparring going on right here. You feel me? Joe Budden getting his mans on the phone. Noriega confirming I was just throwing some little slight jabs. Just some homie shit, you feel me? But the world, they'd take something and make it seem like y'all hate each other, not knowing the relationship y'all have as brothers or offline, or y'all do understand it, but sometimes y'all still gonna take it because you niggas is thirsty and y'all want to see confrontation, man. That's all. Y'all want to see confrontation, man. But let me know what y'all think. Who is your favorite top 4 podcasters? Let me know in the chat right now, man. And do y'all look at Joe Budden as the podfather? Do y'all look at Noriega as the podfather? Y'all look at Combat Jack, rest in peace, the podfather? Let me know, man. Taxstone, you know what I'm saying? I'm gone. I'm gonna give y'all 2 seconds to smash a like, and as always, get ready for the next reaction.